Previously on 13 Sentinels Aegis Rim.
Natsuno, we have to keep moving.
I know. To the gate, right?
No. I've detected an unfamiliar signal.
Nani?
It's coming this way.
Nani?
What is it?
Unable to identify. Estimated threat level is extremely high.
Well, that's not good.
Leave this area, now.
Oh.
Oh god!
Usami?
No! No!
No.
Whoa, what the heck?
Run, run for your life! Time to go back to when f***ing with time goes wrong. Alright, Kuma. Let's open up the game and try to channel my last week Kuma to get in. Okay, Kuma. Okay. Last week we ended up finding the Sentinel that we were looking for. It turns out that it was sitting on the space station all along. Surprise, surprise. It wasn't on Earth, which is why we couldn't find it in those different points in time. I remember that. What else do we remember? Come on, Kuma. Come on. It was only 1 week ago and you played like 6 hours. I'm getting judged. Right, Yuki wasn't just a agent because she wanted to be. She got put into that position because her father's sitting in prison. And yes, Tomi Terminator 2000 smashed up the bathroom like she had tacos last night. Which I had burritos last night because I had to make my burrito at home after all that burrito talk. And then she put her AI in the other robot. The girl that was following us around, who turned out to be an android. And then we thought that Tomi had lost, but she didn't. She ended up winning. But for some reason, she didn't kill us. She just shot us with, we assume it's nanomachines. But we don't know if it's nanomachines, because we don't know what we're getting shot with. But we also know the cat was shooting people. And she was saying she's doing it because we were the ones transmitting the code at that point in time. So that'll be an interesting one. And then our girl with the ass on the right hand side did a lot of running around too. My god. Damn this music. I might as well be playing Nier Automata or Nier Automata, depending on how you want to look at it. Alright, Kuma, really quickly, needs to look at the timeline. I remember this. I remember the house registration. I remember that final countdown. A memory of a dream of Iori Fuyusaka had 3 teenagers discover an ominous countdown amid seems to be the ruins of an alien spaceship. We don't know what that countdown is. It could be a launch. It could be a destruction. We have absolutely no idea. The movie scene, memory of Juro Kurabe, had the two of them succeeded in destroying a facility associated with the Interstellar Development Project, but are quickly detected by the authority. Oh! So they destroyed some... Okay. Tetsura Ida. Memory dream Shu had. Tomi standing next to the crumbling apartment building. It's slowly gonna come back, these images. Yes, he was swinging to defeat evil people and she shot him because she's shooting people. Tetsuya Ida has successfully developed his first android, a robot with the consciousness of Tomi Kisaragi. A newly awakened AI wants to know what happened to her original self. Moimura gravely informs her of her death at the hands of a certain man. Then we saw this. Renya Gota started working with Chihiro, Moimura, and the others. They analyzed data from the mainframe, discovered something revolutionary, news recordings in 2188. That was like 2 weeks ago. Yes, we saw this. In an office building, thrown into panic from Kaiju's arrival, Ryoko Shinonome calls out for her missing friends. A terrifying Kaiju clays at her through the high-rise window, but before she comes to any harm, she's saved by a pilot of Sentinel number 13. This is like way back. I think we saw this. On the precipice of the Kaiju invasion, Chihiro, Moimura, and Tetsuya Ida are discussing the fate of the world when they're interrupted by a Sekigahara. Rather than confront Moimura directly, Sekigahara asks Ida about Operation Aegis, expressing doubts about the Sentinel system updates he had been asked to do. And yes, and one person stays behind to buy them time. There it is. Full-scale invasion of the Kaiju has begun. While in the defense, the Sentinels start going haywire. Thanks to Chihiro Momura's quick decision-making, they're able to force transmit the Sentinels to safety, but not before heavy losses. Okay, so they were losing the battle, and then they pretty much transmitted the Sentinels at another point in time to stop them from being destroyed. And then this is from like the first week. Megumi Yakushiji and her best friend Tomi Kisaragi walk through Satsuki Pond on their way home from school. Out of nowhere, a giant robot crash lands into the water before their eyes, along with a shrimp boy known as Juro Izumi. So this is basically the middle of the battle. They're getting their butts kicked, and then he gets transmitted here. Okay, that sort of explains that. And then the day Mr. Ida saved me, she was pretty much speaking the truth, and as always, the government came to shut her up. Due to the incident, Ryoko Shinonome and her Sentinel had been forced transmitted to 1984. While she's under police interrogation, Tetsuya Ida steps in and uses his authority with special investigations to take her away. Man, imagine the fuckery that you might not necessarily be the same person as the person that sent her here, but you know enough about yourself and apparently her and the Sentinels that you know you should keep the cops out of it. So you're interacting with someone from the future that has knowledge about events that you do not have knowledge about, yet you're trying to help them. And then we start asking ourselves what's going on with all the memory fuckery because they're suppressing people's memories. But when you really think about it, sometimes you might have to suppress people's memories because they've seen everyone get slaughtered by these aliens. So to stop them from absolutely losing their shit and never piloting these robots again, you have to occasionally suppress their memory to stop them thinking that they're probably going to die again because the machines kept getting better and better every single time you fight them at some point in time. Holy fuck. If I thought I was confused now, boy am I going to be confused in the future. Alright, remember this? This is probably that leads to the trap. You're a lunatic. Oh my god, she was the... Oh fuck, she was one of the androids. Tatsushi Hijama and Kaitaro Miura have been chosen to become pilot cadets for the new Japanese military weapon, the Sentinel. Tamao Kurabe and Kuroko Doji see the other two. Wait a minute. 84, 44. Oh, okay. So this is back like fucking 40 years ago from this. My bad. So someone else must have landed here and they were out of commission, so they decided to get new pilots. Or they were the designated pilots all along, and the future selves of them that were piloting are fucking dead. Fuck. Fuck. There's probably people dead, you know? I'm probably interacting with two iterations of the same person at a different point in time because time is... Okay. Oh yeah, and the female in that picture is a fucking robot. And the other female in that picture is a fucking trap. Are there any real girls in this game? Oh god damn it. SEKIGAHARA was being chased down by the military police as a suspected spy. Was hiding out in the wooden school building. Held by Tamao Kurabe, Keitaro Miura tries to take him to the station for spouting nonsense at him, such as having fought with a future version of Miura, but SEKIGAHARA pulls out a gun and leaves. He's probably the only one actually speaking the truth. Fuck! We live in a society where speaking the truth is considered, you know, fucking crimes against the government. My god, we need to watch V for Vendetta. Are there any real girls? Jesus. Alright, 1944, where one of the girls is the trap, the other girl is an android, and the other girl is the daughter of another girl from the future that is carrying around her robot, which is her future boyfriend. Fuck. Fuck. I am too sober for this shit. Takatoshi Iyama had chased down Keitaro Doju to Tokasa's shrine as she was suspected of being a spy. Fucking everyone suspected of being a spy. Cornered, she then disappears in a flash of light. Hijiyama learns from a suspicious man who had sneaked onto the factory that her real name is Tsukasa Okino and that she is actually a man. Admiral Akbar, it's a trap! It's just so perfect. One day, 1945, at the Kurabe residence, Keitaro Miura discovers a large mark on the pillar. The cause of this was Chihiro, who hit the laundry bucket against it while trying to beat up the ghosts. Beat up giant ghosts. I'm not even gonna ask. But Okay, so this is the legit house in 1945, not the one that was redone that doesn't have the mark. Deployed too early. As the Kaiju attack escalates, Tomi Kisaragi tries to find her mother inside a commercial building in the midst of being evacuated. Renya Goto and Chihiro Moimura are also inside trying to rescue her. Before their eyes, Sentinel 13 appears, piloted by Juro Izami, to fight off the Kaiju. And then he fights them. He fights for too long. He basically gets fucked. We end up seeing that scene between him and Megumi. Then, in order to save him, they suppress his memories, and then Megumi teams up with Mr. Invisible Cat, turning people into witches so she could get his memories back. Then who the fuck's the cat? Fuck! Is the cat working for the fucking Kaiju or us? Shit! Fuck! Who the fuck's working for who? I mean, I played Metal Gear Solid, so, you know, I can deal with complicated. But this is fucking time fuckery complicated with traps. And everyone's a fucking spy. Shit, am I a spy? I don't even know. Oh fuck, technically I am, because I'm fucking everyone. Not fucking everyone in the fucking sense, which would be interesting, but I'm playing as fucking everyone. Fuck. Fuck. What is this genome sequence? Fuck. Am I a computer? Am I an AI? I don't even know what I am anymore. I'm having an existential crisis. Oh god. And I'm not even like a fifth way through this thing. After losing the battle in 2025, Megumi, Yakushiji, and Juro Uzami meet once again in the front of the downed Sentinel 13. A man that was Izumi's ally appeared before them as Yakushiji holds the heavily injured Izumi in her arms. Yes, as I said, the Yokisoba Pun Angel. Oh yeah, he was fucking starving. Takatoshi Hijiyama, who had caught a cold from bathing and is now on his knees from immense hunger, is given the first yakisoba pun of his life from a girl who appeared to be passing by, who just so happens to be Megumi, if I'm correct? Wait, 1985? Right, okay, she is in 1985. 1985 is our present, and she was on her way to school, even though she's also from the future. Fucking Megumi's also from the future. Fucking time immigrants. Shit. I feel like Trump now. I'm going, fuck. How many time immigrants do you want? Ah! Yes, you are Kuma, the ultimate slave, the ultimate streamer, and the ultimate realist. You're currently playing a game which is designed to mindfuck you. And I'm getting fucked! 1985 nostalgia. Tomi Kisaragi, originating from 2025, is excited about the unusualness of how things look like in 1985. Renya Goto tells her that she's to attend Sakura High School. Here's the thing that fucks me. She could be the android and I wouldn't know, because the only way to tell them apart is when she breaks her socks and one is ripped, you know? And we know before this that the OG one's dead, so an AI was created. So I don't know whether this is the OG or the AI. Ah! In the schoolyard, Megumi Yakushiji asks Miss Moimura about Juro Izumi's condition. She is told that Izumi has already lost his memories and is being treated as another personality named Juro Kurabe. Here's the real question then. Who else is being treated as an alternate personality? Am I being treated as an alternate personality? Are you? Is everyone that's taking the magic pills an alternate personality? Because if so, Shiro, whatever her name is about to pop. Tomi Kisaragi is troubled by the unfamiliar area she is in, but reunites with Megumi Yakushiji in the schoolyard. Kisaragi, who thought that Juro Izumi's attitude was odd, asks Yakushiji the reason for it. Love at first sight. Having overslept because of a dream. Oh yeah, and the fucking dreams. That's another thing that I didn't mention yet. Great. Iori Fuyusaka makes a mad dash to make it to the morning assembly. She bumps into a male student she doesn't recognize and instantly falls for him, who ends up being SEKIGAHARA, who later gives her a motorbike ride, and then she confesses her love for him, and then he confesses that he's come back from the future to fucking kill her, and because she's a teenage schoolgirl, she doesn't care that he's from the future to kill her, and because she's watched too many fucking Twilight romance movies, she thinks that that's kinda hot. Jesus fucking Christ! Humanity's fucked. I'm starting to question whether or not the Kaiju actually did anything wrong. Oh, by the way, apparently we created the Kaiju that were fucking off-world things that were supposed to be mining Mars and creating stuff. And so they're attacking Earth. And then someone said something like, this is not Earth. And I'm like, what the fuck? I'm just like, what the... I'm just like, if this is not Earth, why is there a Tokyo? You know, you fucked when someone's natural survival instincts are being overpowered by the fact that they watched a movie that a vampire that's a fairy in the forest is dating some emo chick from school. I'm just like, really? The survival instinct that got your ancestors through, you know, thousands of years, and you're in love with the guy that said he's gonna kill you. Okay. Well, we'd be doing something wrong if we did stop Darwinism from taking its course. Anyways, Iori Fuyusaka and a good friend, Miwako Sawatari, yeah, the fucking snitch, get to know their classmate, Tomi Kisaragi, their childhood friend, Natsuno Minami and Megumi Yakushiji, who came to call Minami back, also enter the classroom. Yeah, this is like one of the first scenes in the game, and my god, and everyone's just in the room, just chilling, pretending to be normal. God damn it. Iori Fuyusaka comes to the passageway to look for a cat, but immediately turns into the bush and gets away. When she looks back, she sees Juro Kurabe and Shu Amiguchi talking to each other in the insensitive tone. Renya Goto tries to use the gate in the science room, but Chihiro Moimura finds him and objects. Goto had noticed that the change in her attitude and has been suspicious of her current state. Man, I'm freaking suspicious of everybody. And you're just suspicious of one person? Jesus. My god, no wonder you need a notebook if this is what you're dealing with on a daily basis. I'd need a lot more than a notebook. Playing this game 1 week apart every time is the biggest mistake I have ever made, but it is the only way I can do it. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me get full time so I don't have to do this every week. I'm dying. My brain is hurting right now. It's like, oh my god, you're making me remember everything. It's like the Matrix. No wonder they throw up every time you know, sync them with stuff. Oh, that's a cute penguin shooting me. Alright, Iori Fuyusaka meets up with Juro Kurabe and Shu Amiguchi at the passageway to the old school building. Fuyusaka has been having strange dreams similar to the other two and tells them about the dreams of the boy who looked like Amiguchi and the tank with legs. So she's having dreams about the fucking future. Or the past. If her memory's getting suppressed, because both could be accurate. Or maybe her future self died and her future consciousness is merging with her consciousnesses in the present. Because that could be a thing. My head. After finding the cat at the front gate, Iori Fuyusaka and Juro Kurabe make friendly conversation. They meet Tomi Kisaragi as she arrives, and Fuyusaka tells Kurabe about the UFO dream she had. That ain't no UFO. That ain't no UFO, girl. Well, then again, some of them can fly, and if they... Technically... Iori who leapt through time. Iori Fuyusaka cleans the science room with Juro Kurabe. After Kurabe returns to his classroom, Fuyusaka is left in the science room by herself. A series of mysterious bright lights light up before her. Yes, and because she's fucking Moimura, she can actually activate the gates, because apparently she's the only one that can. So she accidentally activates a gate, and then guesses the password, and travels through time. I don't know whether this is working as intended, or... We're not even a fifth way through. I am fucked. Iori Fuyusaka meets the male student from before in the ruined world. They encounter the automated Sentinel number 8, which has been put under Daimo's control because series 1 to 10 were all automated and used by Gento during one of the battles, and then they ended up getting a virus and getting taken over, so you know. Oh boy. Fuyusaka loses consciousness due to impact, but is discovered by Renya Goto and Chihiro Moimura. So Moimura fucking discovers her herself. Wow, now you're really fucking with time. Oh god. Oh god. Oh man. And then there's a question mark. Oh yeah, that freaking question mark. Yeah, that's gonna be like the final piece of the puzzle that links together everything that happened in the whole game to the previous stuff, and it's locked between 80% progression for people. The future Renya Goto. Okay, thank you. Thank you for telling me he's from the future. Thank you. At the mainframe, Renya Goto looks at Chihiro Moimura's 2 logs, as well as the log of Renya Goto from 2188. Shikishima CEO 2188 log holds himself Renya Goto. In which he hires a hitman to kill Moimura, but forgets to tell himself why. Because that's not a crucial piece of information that we would need. Is this before or after he started suspecting her? I would say after, because it's further down in this timeline. My god. Not a dream. Iori Fuyusaka finds herself in a bed when she wakes. Near her stands her friend Miwako Sawatari, and as well as Miss Moimura and Renya Goto. Fuyusaka tells them about how she met Eki Sekigahara in a ruined future. Okay, that did happen and they brought her back from the future. Okay. Where's their weakness? Tomi Kisaragi looks for her... Wait. She fucking wakes up from this when she hopped to the future, met Eki Sekigahara, gets brought back, and then she just fucking wakes up... When? She wakes up when? The next hour or the next fucking day at school. Tomi Kisaragi looks for internal information regarding Shikishima Industries in the reference book she borrowed from the library. She eventually is able to have Miwako Sawatari introduce her to a childhood friend whose father works at Shikishima Industries. So she's just hopped through time. She finds out that this is not a dream. Sentinels are real. Her potential dreams are memories of those time-hopping escapades. And then she just fucking randomly wakes up in class. And we were playing her like nothing had happened. Fuck! So I could just suspect that pretty much most, or at least half of her dreams, are actually memories of things that she's done in different points in time. Fuck! How much are you drugging this poor girl? Jesus Christ! Fun question, Kuma. If you could give away any form of a sequel, a sequel, whether or not be a book, anime, what would it be? I mean, quality sequel, not cheap cash grab. I would get them to finish Metal Gear Solid 5. Or give me Spice and Wolf Season 3. Those are the two things. And I had made this decision like 10 years ago. When I first played and watched those two things. I remember fucking every week checking anime websites to see whether or not Season 3 would get announced. And then following the escapades of Kojima and what was going on at Konami. And both literally broke my heart. And then I bought the books for Spice and Wolf. And then I started reading it. I read a third of the first book. And then I started getting late at uni and I sort of forgot about everything else for a while. I got distracted. I forgot about books. I forgot about games. I forgot all of that shit. But now I'm back! And I must go back in time. To my past self and be like, Kuma, disregard women who read these light novels. And then the future me ceases to exist because the future me has all these experiences that past me will no longer have. That's called fucking with time. Don't fuck with time. Because if I fuck with time like that, the past me never becomes the future me that fucks with time. So there are certain things that you don't fuck with. When we go full time, a time slot dedicated to reading shit. Yes. I never thought I would say this. But when we go full time, we are dedicating a day to reading. I never thought I would say this. But we are dedicating a day to reading. I cannot believe I am saying this. But I am. We are reading. My God. Because I know, if I fast forward to the future the way that I'm going, all other things being equal, if I continue working full-time and assume I can continue streaming part-time, and say, for example, I'm a 60-year-old man who, I don't care how fucking high I progressed in whatever industry, I don't really care. But say that. Say I'm some fucking hotshot CEO that's getting blowjobs from his secretary half the day. My regret would be, I never got to finish the light novels, I never got to finish the game, and I never got to do all these other things. I don't think I would regret not having worked more. Because quite frankly, I don't give a shit. I'm doing it to pay the bills. It doesn't make me happy. I mean, I'm good at it, but it's work. This is enjoyment. Even though my head hurts, this is enjoyment. Whereas ensuring our company doesn't waste $1 million on a priority number 23 project handed down from a Singaporean board of directors signed off by the fucking government of multiple countries doesn't necessarily, well, make me feel better about myself. You know? I'm a cog in a machine. Here, I'm somewhat enjoying myself. Kuma just casually reading The Art of War on stream. I wouldn't have to read it. How about I summarize it for you? I love that shit. I'm gonna read that to my kids. Every time someone references The Art of War, I get a tingle. My god, it is like my Bible. I'm gonna start the Church of War. I just start reading The Art of War. Then the cops are like, there he is. And I do a runner. I'm just teaching the masses the art of war in a church ceremony. They think I'm a literal priest. Goes to show how little they know of their own religion when they can't tell when I've swapped the books out. Hell, my copy right here looks like a copy of the Bible. Here, I'll get it. Looks fucking beautiful. Look at this. Tell me this doesn't look like a beautiful Bible. Look at it. It's got the gold. It's got that. It is a beautiful book. It is a bit. Mwah! I fucking love this book. I love this book. I haven't read this particular copy of the book, but I've read dozens of other ones. Like, and I listened to the audiobook probably 20 times. I've memorized that shit. It's my Bible. Kuma, I want to see a future you when you somehow end up as a CEO despite not knowing anything on how you got there. That's how you know you fucked up with time. You wake up, you're CEO of a company in the middle of a blowjob and you don't remember how you got there and there is no powder on your nose. And then you're going, what the fuck? This doesn't make any sense. If there was powder on my nose and I have a nosebleed, I'd be like, oh fuck, cocaine is a hell of a drug. But the fact that you don't have any drugs in you, you're just there, you're like, that Kuma fucked with time, didn't he? But if I was gonna fuck with time, I would literally keep going to a point. You see, maybe this is something Kuma needs to figure out. I would figure out how to get to myself to a point and create a situation where it's safe for future me to hop back in time at this particular point and either swap or merge or give me something, and it creates a safe place to loop. And then I would do the whole timeline again with minimal disturbances, just so I could loop back and get even more information or whatever and know how to do things better, and then repeat it so I have more and more knowledge about what's going to happen, and then I bank on it, and then I created an entire dystopian timeline where Disney is destroyed and everything is bear themed. I will create the present system and create a new and better one in its place, if Code Geass has taught me anything. Forget Mickey, it's bear ears. Everything's Kuma themed. We will keep the honey popcorn that they have at Disneyland. We will keep that. That is acceptable. That is acceptable. But we won't have, you know, that weird stuff. We're going to have grilled salmon. We're going to have sashimi. We're going to have salmon sushi, you know, all bear themed stuff. It's going to be delicious. We're going to have plenty of honey. We're going to have plenty of honeycomb. You know, honeycomb ice cream, it is delicious. It can be eaten in summer, it's very nice. You know, all this Kuma themed stuff, it's gonna be a thing. It'll be beautiful. I can hop on the train so long as Kuma fixes Twitch in the process. I just have one thing for you, Hexen. Kuma brings back a futuristic shotgun that doesn't need to reload. Kuma creates a timeline without the Twitch thoughts. As a result, humanity doesn't turn into a population of simps. As a result, ooh, a donation. Ooh, can you copy and paste that into the chat? It just disappears really quickly. Is there any chance you can copy and paste that into chat? Otherwise, I might have to open the browser to try to find it. But I create an alternate timeline in which humanity doesn't have a bunch of simps, and as a result, testosterone levels are higher than ever. Men are more manly than ever. As a result, whenever there is a war that breaks out, it ends really quickly, as opposed to, you know, being fought on a technological scale with viral weaponry and warfare. All right, I might have to log into Streamlabs to see what that donation was. Let me do that really quickly. Sorry for that. It took me a little while to figure out how to get this to work. All right, here we go. Adriana, my first and probably last donation. Financial troubles are fun. Man, if you're having financial trouble, don't donate. You can just comment. I'll still read it. You're my favorite streamer and you're playing my favorite game. I love how good, but also how utterly insane it can get. So I might as well. I hope you have fun. Go destroy the Kaiju. Thank you. But please, man, if you're having financial fun, you could just comment. I read everyone's comments anyway. But thank you, I really do appreciate it. But please don't do that. Don't stretch yourself thin for me, man. Don't do that. But I do appreciate it. Thank you. All right, let me put back the game screen. If everything blows up for a second, don't worry. Yeah. It might blow up for a second. All right, let's see if it stabilizes. Alright, should be stable. There we go. Senor Kuma, how is chat? Chat, I think is good. I'm just mind-fucked. Kuma, here is how you fuck with time successfully. Go back and screw with the mothers of every future president before their husbands, or whenever it is, impregnate them. Jesus Christ. You do know all the US presidents are in one way or another related. All I'm going to say is if you ever wake up and your kids start talking about how much fun their study of Art of War was in school, you know Kuma's somehow responsible. Man, if I become the Minister of Education in Australia, that's going to be on the curriculum. What is this Frankenstein bullshit? What is this Regeneration World War I bullshit? What is this Australia's youngest soldier that died at the age of 14 in the trenches bullshit? Teach these kids the art of war. Jesus Christ. No one would fuck with the country anymore. Okay, back to the timeline before I die. Ryoko Shinonome was waiting in the science room for SEKIGAHARA and tries to stop him with a gun when he starts working on the gate, while the two struggle to shift is executed, because Moimura had just activated the gate like a little while ago. Wait, so Shinonome, yeah, fucking Shinonome jumped from the future. They're inhibiting her memories for some reason to stop her from doing something. So she knows something. She has a piece to the puzzle that is vital. And so they're suppressing her memory so that she can't share it with the others. Sekigahara is here to assassinate Moimura. So whatever's going on is a result of Moimura. And Moimura's the one that's been administering the drugs. So there's... The thing I... See, this is what fucks me. There's no way for me right now to figure out if Sekigahara or Moimura is the bad person here. And neither of them might be bad. They just might have different opinions about something that this is where it's getting to. Captain Pompadour. In the passageway behind the science room, Tomi Kisaragi meets with someone she didn't expect. The childhood friend of Miwako Sawatari was Captain Pompadour himself, Neji Ogata, whom she met near the station. While the two of them bicker, Iori Fuyusaka calls out to them. In an instant, a mysterious light binds her, and when she comes to again, Kisaragi and the others have disappeared. And then we found out that he was strapped to a chair, reliving that moment on the train, trying to find out who is transmitting the code. So we also know that you can pop people back in a particular point in time in their heads to relive the moment through a headset? Or, God, that doesn't help the situation. The hideout corners him. She decides to take him by force. An intense headache disables her. Well, 426 is a Sekigahara. A Sekigahara is confused by the fact that he's not 426. Well, shit, he's not 426. As she struggles to get through her headache, she is discovered by Tomi Kisaragi while the others are shifting along with her. Tomi Kisaragi, Neji, and Miwako Saotari are suddenly enveloped by light. When they come to, they wake up in the ruined city they don't recognize. This is when they get in there, and this is when they start exploring. Tomi Kisaragi thinks about when she once lived and looks at what's left of it. At the cake shop on the first floor, she would often eat a pear tart with her friend Megumi Yakushiji and reminisce about the day she was reunited with her. Wait. Megumi Yakushiji? But she's at fucking school. Wait, is Megumi Yakushiji? Because they say the word Megumi Yakushiji, but she's at fucking school. Aren't you like chilling at school, but you're not chilling together at school? You fucking... What if Megumi Yakushiji is a fucking spy with an assumed identity? Holy shit, that would be bad. Remember how she reminisces about the day? Oh, okay. Whew! Here we go. Tomi Kisaragi. Oh yeah, you end up being a CEO of the company through nepotism. Fuck, everyone's getting ahead in life through nepotism except me. I seem to be fucking climbing up the stairs with my hands and feet, and there's glass everywhere. Kuma, I'm scared. You're not even past the third curve. I'm dying! I'm dying! Tomi Kisaragi and Eiji Ogata discover a control panel inside the remains of the Kaiju. Kisaragi couldn't get any response, but when Ogata does the same, a large monitor suddenly appears upon it, images. Oh god. Okay. This is not gonna work this way. I'm getting the pass and there's just too much. I'll just check out the character I'm about to play. Otherwise, we are gonna die. Well, I can't play you because your mind's so fucked it's not even fun. Shu Amaguchi, a spectator reborn. A specter. Okay. I'm thinking about unlocking you. You're locked. You're locked. We can play a SEKIGAHARA because of his exterminator event. 80%. We can play more of yours. I am tempted. So we've got you. A SEKIGAHARA. We've had a lot of talks about you. Ryoko, who has been rescued from the initial Kaiju attack in 20, begins to harbor feelings for Tetsuya Ida. My god, that is not good. We already saw this one. You're a lunatic. It's a trap. After losing the battle in 2025, Megumi and Juro Uzami meet once again in front of the downed Sentinel, so he was the one there. They bump into each other. She's in love with him. He activates the gate. He's not 426. To the rescue, Tomi Kisaragi and Eiji Ogata find the missing Ryoko Shinonome on the road near Sakura High School. When the nearby androids activate and attack them, a boy with a gun appears and is a good shot. To escape 2025, Tomi Kisaragi and company decide to go down the giant hall, taking Miwako Sawatari with them. Once they go near the Sakura High School, they find Ryoko Shinonome and A SEKIGAHARA confronting each other. Tomi Kisaragi and company make it to the shifter 300 meters underground. As Kisaragi touches a mysterious display, she is able to communicate with the missing Sentinel number 16. But the transmission is quickly cut off and they are attacked by androids once again. The shift is executed right as they are in danger. They escape to 2025. As they complete their shift from 2025 to 1985, they notice Miwako is nowhere to be found. Something happened. Iori Fuyusaka manages to shift it into the UFO that was in her dreams. As she investigates the alien-like dolls in the machinery, the boy she likes appears along with Ryoko Shinonome Fuyusaka, who has been hiding behind the androids, feels saddened by seeing how he feels about Shinonome. God damn it, girl. You are... God damn it. And then he's shot all the androids even though he was out of ammo. And then while participating in the track team activities, Natsuno Minami encounters strange men in black as well as a mysterious student. Huh. Then he saves them from getting raped. Then she goes after him because she's in love. And then she says, I love you. And he accepts her feelings despite he's gonna have to kill her. And then Neji Ogata gets on the train in pursuit of Ryoko Shinonome. Inside the train, he finds Shinonome and Sekigahara lying on the ground. A mysterious man appears before him, tells him that 15 boys and girls are commanding the daimos. Hell, we might as well watch Hot Tub Time Machine one night. Mission failed. Megumi Yakushiji finds the boy with short hair, though he manages to sneak up behind her. Unable to shoot him, Yakushiji realizes the target is a boy she's met before. This is a big question mark chunk. A new awakening. As the rain hammers down, Sekigahara wakes up in an alley. He is in possession of an odd gun, and besides him lies a dead woman. However, his own memories are lost and he can't remember what happened. He decides to leave the area for now. Holy fuck. And Moimura's basically dead at this point too. Holy fuck. These question marks here are fucking instrumental. What the fuck happened? Are you... Oh my god. Sekigahara chased by men in black suits. He disarms them, sees what's in their position. Okay. After evading the suits, he meets a mysterious girl. He examines the package she left for him. Yuki Takamiya left him a package, which activates and projects a log from a future version of Sun before he lost his memories. Sekigahara meets Iori Fuyusaka at the front gate and returns a student ID. He doesn't want Fuyusaka to know he doesn't remember her, so he pretends that he still has memories. Man, if you replayed the scene, it would look so different, because we played this scene early on in the game when we basically had no idea what was going on and we never realized she liked him. Holy fuck. And then a bunch of more question marks. Holy shit! See, now we're on board. Okay, so before we play the character, we gotta get up to speed to where they're up to. Okay, then. Sekigahara met Iori Fuyusaka, who has a fondness for him. He started remembering everything about the Aegis system, and he regained his memories about his conversation with Momura and Tetsuya Ide. Yes. My god.
You're sure there are none of those men in black suits here?
What? They're fucking here every day.
Positive.
Okay. We're at the end of the prologue. Downtown. Morning at the Sakura Gate with her. Flashback. The night before 2064. And the Aegis system.
I did see them earlier in the morning.
Thank God the lines in this game are voiced. If I had to read every individual line after all that time fuckery, I would just... I mean... It would be so hard. Because if you misread one little thing, you're fucked. At least I can just listen now.
But I haven't seen them at all this afternoon.
Wait. Imagine there was one guy that could fuck with time that just kept sending himself back to high school so he could just sleep with all the girls. It's pretty fucked up. That'd make an awesome TV show. It'd probably get taken off the internet because of sexism. So we'd have to change it around a little bit. Like a girl goes back in time to have sex with all the boys. But being 2021, that would not get approved because it would say it paints girls in a negative light, even though that's slut shaming. So that we would have to change it around a little bit, where a girl from the future goes back in time to have sex with all the other girls. But then we won't be able to get that around, and it won't be controversial enough to grab everyone's attention. So what we'll have to do is that a boy from the future who wants to become a girl goes back in time, and while he is still a boy, pretends to be a girl in his school to sleep with all the girls. You see what I mean? Now we're getting somewhere.
Do you think they left?
And we also have to make sure we have a racially diverse cast, because that is the only way we can get through criticism for a bad story. Because if someone criticizes the story, they're racist. And homophobic. And transphobic. And a white supremacist, because there will be no white people in this TV show. See, now it is politically inconvenient to say the show's not interesting. Are you saying these people are not interesting? Are you saying these people are not worthy of your time? And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you win an Oscar. Tell me I'm wrong. You're out of line. But you're right. A friendly reminder, according to Blizzard, it's okay to be a molester as long as you are promising diversity. Let's not go there. You have successfully designed a politically correct piece of junk that will not be criticized but will be ignored. Well, then we just have to keep calling everyone racist, homo and transphobic, and white supremacist that doesn't watch it. And you know what? The news networks will have to fund it even though it's crap, because if they don't, they're bad people. And it has to be given all the awards at the awards ceremony, otherwise they're everything that's bad. Especially white men. The time of man is over. The time of the orc. I mean, the time of the SJW is now. You guys remember that meme of that, you know, that orc commander from Return of the King? And they gave him a pair of those glasses and they gave him that purple hair. Accurate.
I seriously hope so.
Hey, and here's the thing. If someone's upset that we're making fun of this, guess what? That's discrimination. We made fun of everyone else. Do you think discrimination is right? Because if so, complain away. Otherwise, welcome to equality.
If a random stranger like me is seen on campus, will that be a problem?
Oh, I don't know. Will it?
Let's see. A schoolgirl in school is bringing around a young boy roughly around her age on campus. Miss Hutchin brought me water. Thank you. I have water, but you can give me more water. I like water. Lots and lots of water. You look cute. You're wearing your sports pants and a jumper. That's a different style. Who is he?
But you shouldn't worry, especially with that uniform. It may be from the future, but it's still a Sakura High uniform.
Everyone fucking goes to Sakura High.
So you don't have to feel like a stranger.
So you know he's from the future, but you still want his babies. To the people watching this on YouTube getting mad. I don't think people watching me would get mad, but I think YouTube will get mad and not push it. That's the problem with YouTube. They've already gotten rid of the dislike button, and they're already pushing certain videos with agendas to people and banning certain videos from being able to be found. And you found last week how they shadow banned me. So they shadow banned the Ninja Kuma gaming channel. I commented on one of my own reaction channel videos, and my comment was not visible by myself on the reaction channel, even though I am a moderator on that channel. They shadow banned me. And I proved it. And they were like, oh, this isn't right. I'm like, really? Could it be shadow banning? Oh, shadow banning is not a thing. It is not real. And I was like, that's an unusual response. And they're like, yeah, double check now just in case. Like, oh, now it's visible. Oh my god, what was that? Oh, it must have been a glitch, of course. We don't shadow ban people. It's not like we try to, you know, change the outcome of elections or perception of global events. We would never do such a thing. Now back up that truck with the money over there in loading dock 4.
So tell me, what's Sakura High like in the future?
In the future... well...
He doesn't even remember.
there should be a new building up and running.
Should be?
Yes, you'll see it for yourself someday.
Not fair.
Our creators mean the world to us. Actual tweet from YouTube. It's a lie. It was a lie for the past 7 years. You know, like they're saying Game of Thrones. It's a lie. It's the story we keep telling ourselves over and over and over till we believe it's the truth. But it's a lie. They don't give a shit. Company channels are the only ones getting pushed. Not creators anymore. It's not company tube anymore. It's just a tube. Even though YouTube founder spoke against it, but it's too late. He'll just get silenced. It's too late. The shroud of the dark side has already fallen. We're basically in Attack of the Clones right now. And Revenge of the Sith has just started playing. We're like in the first 2 arcs of Revenge of the Sith.
Chihiro Morimura's objective. Especially for those from another world, like me. If Operation Aegis succeeds, we'll never be able to leave this world. That must be it. That must be why I killed her. Chihiro Morimura's objective. One with great implications. Especially for those from another world. Like, if Operation will never be able... That must be what...
Remember when YouTube was created because that one guy didn't see the Jenny Jackson nipple slip at a concert or something? So it created a whole platform for someone to upload the clip of that nipple slip so he could see it? Remember when YouTube was about actually posting shit that people wanted to see that was relevant? And not to promote lies made by mainstream media and corporations? Remember back then? Can I get Celebi? You know what really fucks me? In the Japanese games, if you caught the other Pokemon and you did certain things, you can actually encounter Celebi in the forest. But in the Western edition, you couldn't, because that particular event was locked. We got fucked in the West. It's like that time I was playing Pokemon Sapphire and I got Pokemon Emerald, and I was trying to get Mirage Island and it would never appear. But you could actually go to some of those events in Japan and sometimes in the US, and Mirage Island would appear and you could get Deoxys and things like that. Whereas you could basically never get it in Australia. So you had people in Australia that just kept hacking the thing. GS Ball, yeah. And in the original anime, Celebi was in the GS Ball. But they were like, nah, let's not pursue that story. And the GS Ball just sits there in Professor Oak's lab or something. See, now I'm getting a hit of nostalgia. I want to rewatch Pokemon. There's not enough time in this life to do everything. And I'm wasting it making money for our corporate overlords. I disgust myself sometimes.
Is anyone just allowed to enter the nurse's office?
Well, there's no teacher there, so it's closed right now.
Right. 2 students in the nurse's office unattended, one of which is not even from the school. Iori, you're about to get a reputation. And I don't think it's the type of reputation you want. I mean, those 3 girls over there on the bench are going to start talking.
Leave it to me. I'll figure something out.
Damn, Iori's just so... Oh my god. Tomi?
It's you. Iori, what's up? Hey, Usami-chan.
See, I'm gonna consider my options.
Chihiro Morimura, 31. A key member of Shikishima's weapon development team. The one I found dead. Chihiro Morimura, 31. Sakura High School nurse. A key member of Shikishima's weapon development team.
God, I wonder if you saw the Tobias episode, Kuma, because that made Pokemon fan rage. I don't even know who Tobias is.
The one I found. She seems to have a particular fondness for me.
You don't say!
It appears she confessed her feelings to me.
You don't say! And she's literally pulling your hand to take you to the nurse's office.
And I have yet to give her an answer.
Oh man, don't break the poor girl's heart. You're gonna have to shoot her eventually.
What was I going to do?
I don't know.
The note says 443-685-3214.
First, I thought they were like dates, or could be activation codes, or passwords, or encryption keys.
What could it mean? A password of some sort?
Empty pill bottle.
Oral NM C0204 is printed on the label.
These are the memory pills.
The bottle's made of plastic. There's nothing inside. There's an emblem on it.
And this is a Sentinel key.
Maybe it's a car key?
That's a Sentinel key.
As long as it's set to stun, it won't kill anybody. But it's strange. Why do I know how to use this?
You might be Slav. Fuck, look at the size of that communication device. Phones used to be that size before.
An outdated transceiver for communication purposes. It has a very limited range.
Man, we're spoiled nowadays with technology.
What are you doing here? Well, he wanted to check out the school. So I'm just showing him around.
Yeah, you want to show him more than that.
Oh, cool. Yep. Anyway, we better get going. Alright, see you later.
Young love. I don't understand you human children. Being pumped full of hormones telling you to procreate and pass on your genes to the next generation, but you don't fully understand it yourselves because life expectancy has quadrupled since the last few hundred years. So back by the time you were supposed to already have children and expected to die at the age of 30, you are now living to the age of around 80, which means we're studying and trying to progress our careers up to the age of 30 before we even start thinking about kids. Yet our bodies have not yet adjusted to this different time span and series of events. So at the age of 14, your body's just telling you, put a baby in me. Which doesn't really help, considering it is politically inconvenient to tell children that they have a choice not to get pregnant because that's seen as slut shaming. And telling someone to use contraception is telling people what they should be doing. Society is so fucked. Oh, sorry, Iori, you've been looking into his eyes for like 30 minutes now. You must be getting really riled up. What are you doing?
That had to be her. The girl who delivered the message from myself.
She just looked at me and said, "You're weird."
What?
Nothing. Is something wrong?
When a girl says nothing, it is something.
No, I'm fine.
Girls
It's
are
in my imagination.
Girls are definitely 1,000 times more socially in tune than guys. Because a girl will see something, she'll say, oh, it's nothing, and she won't mention it, and she'll mention it to someone else. Whereas guys, we're dumb fucks. We'll say exactly what it is to the wrong person and get shanked in the shower. We're fucking stupid, especially early on. We're idiots. We're idiots, especially in high school. We open our big mouths. I still open my big mouth. Still an idiot. You know what the biggest lie they ever tell us in school? You won't get in trouble if you speak the truth. That is the biggest lie that's ever been told. You speak the truth, you will be in big trouble. You speak the lie, you get rewarded.
I managed to borrow the key to the nurse's office. And all I had to do was lie to the teacher.
No!
Please, my classmate skinned her knee.
Well, you're about to skin your knees. Kuma, you can't say that about a high school girl. Fuck's sake, I don't even know how old half these people are anymore with all the time fuckery that's happening.
Oh.
Now you just realized.
What's wrong?
Well,
Ding, ding, ding. She finally realizes.
it's just the two of us in here together. All alone.
And I lied to a teacher, and there's a locked door, and you're a boy from somewhere else that's not from here. Really? So you thought this through to this point and didn't realize what it would look like to someone from the outside? Or is that your strategy, making yourself look embarrassed and luring him in to make the move? And he walked away. This is Iori's self-confidence. Yeah. Knock them down, sit them, and drink their beer. I'm not getting anyone else's beer. Ugh. That's how you get hepatitis, I think. I don't know. Check what's on the desk.
Medicine? Oral NM.
Is that your one? Check the drawer.
These drawers are locked up tight.
Oh no, bad Kuma.
What are you looking for?
A condom. No, seriously, children, do not use the pull-out method. And if someone says you can go in raw, definitely wear a condom. And don't even think about wearing 2 condoms. That's actually bad. The friction of the condoms will actually just wear one. So how do I...
Are you looking for something, Akun?
Akun? Did you just give him a pet name?
It must be really important.
Either wear a condom or use the back door. I'm not telling a story. People are gonna vomit and I'm drinking coffee. You just ruined my coffee.
Let's see. There has to be a spare key for that desk.
Just...
And it's probably somewhere in the teacher's lounge.
You could probably use that pair of scissors over there. Most of these desks don't actually have very complicated locks.
Okay, I'll make up another excuse.
Wow, you really want the D.
Then I might be able to get my hands on it.
Iori, you just met this guy. Wow.
The label's a bit different, but it lists the same medication. Oral NM, C0204. Just like the bottle I picked up before.
Well, I guess we know where it's from.
Let's take a look at these student medical records. Ryoko Shinonome. Looks like she was given C0204.
That's a nice way of giving... whatever. Why would you use it? I love it. It's like, I just found some pills.
Morimura. She's been administering this drug to these students. Ryoko Shinonome. There are more. Shu Amiguchi.
Wait, that's a new one. I didn't know that.
And Juro Izumi.
Wait, I didn't know Amiguchi was taking pills too.
Huh? That was quick. So, did you manage to find the key?
And he has a headache. And it's probably not her. It's just like one of my Japanese anime. Here's the real question. Blonde or brunette? Ladies, you're in on this one too. Blonde or brunette? I need to know. Blonde or brunette? Blonde or brunette? We've got to vote. Oh, the blonde's at 13%. The brunette's at 75%. Holy shit. The brunette's at 78%. That 80%. There's one person that voted blonde. I'm the one guy who did neither because redheads. Man, I know everyone's got a type, but imagine you encounter someone whose personality clicks with yours. You know, they're nice and all these other things. And you're like, nah, I'm only into redheads. You know what would be the real kicker? You find out that she's originally a redhead and she just dyed her hair. Nah, sucks to be you.
The nurse's office is closed. Come back when...
Oh! I love how she pulled the thing on him and he had enough time to raise his gun. How slow is she on the trigger pull? Megumi, you had a 1.5 second advantage and you still lost.
You better start talking. Those men that are after me, are you working with them?
This is what you wanted me to do.
Wait, what?
What I wanted?
Hey, what is this?
Tomi's like, I better make sure she's not giving up. And there's 2 people pointing guns at each other. This is not what I was expecting. Do I leave? Do I stay? Do I get in on this? Imagine this friend. This friend was just gonna walk in on her friend. Wow. Wow.
Sekigahara, wait!
Why is he the one that's waiting? Isn't your friend the... You're not even questioning the fact that Megumi has the thing?
Don't shoot! You too, Megumi.
Megumi? It's Megumi. Oh, whatever.
What are you thinking? Hey, Megumi!
She's probably a tsundere or something, you know?
I only followed you out of sheer curiosity, but...
Oh yeah, I bet it was sheer curiosity. You wanted to see what me and your friend were up to. And you didn't mind if you walked into something saucy, which is why you waited. You waited around 5 minutes, because you thought that was enough for us to do something. You're a dirty friend.
What in the world just happened with Megumi?
She's not asking what happened with the gun. She's asking why you're talking to Megumi when you were talking to my friend. Did you not just see the gun?
Not a thing.
And you're wandering around by yourself? Where's Iori?
What's your problem?
Well, clearly I'm just a hopeless busybody. I'm going to look for Megumi.
I love this game. She sees a kid at a school with a gun. Not fazed by it. This would not happen in America.
That girl with the braids. I know I've seen her somewhere. But where?
Flashback?
Damn it. Come on, think.
Come on, flashback time. Ha! There it is.
That's right. She's...
I'm getting used to this game. Every time we think, there's a flashback. Flashback.
The lights are still on.
Flashbacks everywhere.
Maybe this place isn't entirely abandoned.
Hey, look, someone's still mining crypto.
This terminal should be able to tell me where I am. Quite a bit of android information here. This all looks like research data. Ah, here we go.
I love how the screen's not even locked.
Shikishima Tech Lab number 6. 6th level underground.
Oh, we're getting close to the hell, aren't we?
So, this is a Shikishima facility. Current year is 2104. I've shifted 40 years into the future. An android. Is that what this place is being used for? What the hell? I keep getting these terrible headaches. Could it be from shifting?
Oh, crap! Move, you fool!
This looks bad. Another one?
Tell me you have a gun. Well, I don't have a gun, so what am I... Worst flashback ever.
The lights are still on.
Okay.
Maybe this place is...
So I can't do this. The square do something? No. Circle. X does nothing. R2. This just does this. Well, I don't have a drawer or anything. Can I... Is there a gun here or something? So what? Do I just stand in the middle and I'll be saved by someone?
This terminal be from shift. This looks bad.
So what do I do?
Over here. Unless you want to die, you should stop snooping around.
Hello, strange girl, android girl. So, when being attacked by androids, do nothing. Okay. My natural slug instinct of drawing a gun was wrong. Because apparently this kid doesn't have a gun. Wait, is she the one that gave me the gun?
The surface is covered in lethal levels of radiation right now. Go up there and you'll cough up blood until you're dead.
Damn, that sounds kind of metal.
Who are you?
Well, clearly, I'm just a hopeless busybody. inspected the Sentinel that was transmitted underground. How much do you understand about the current situation?
I'd like to say a little bit, but probably less than that. Or in the words of Trunks, more than I'd hoped, less than I thought.
I don't know why, but I ended up here somehow.
Alright, guys, it's Saturday, 9:54 a.m. If you were going to plan something for Saturday, you should have fucking done it during the week. Stop messaging me now.
I have no idea what happened.
And Chicky's going off. I don't care.
Then allow me to fill you in. I'll start from the end.
Alright, she stopped.
The Sentinel, or you rather, are compromised. You've been infected with code DD426.
Why do I feel like that is not a good thing?
You were shifted without a specific destination. Seems like whoever shifted you was in a hurry to do so. Otherwise, there's no way a Sentinel would end up here.
Code DD4... What is that?
It's a program that's been implemented into you. Well, into the nanomachines in your body, to be specific.
Damn, son.
Its main function is to sever a portion of the nanomachine.
Which portion?
The part that's cut is physically connected to the brain. And that region of the brain is where memories are stored.
See, this is why I never put experimental technology in my body.
Your brain suffers damage each time a connection is severed. You can lose your memories. Or worse, become a husk.
Is that why I've been getting these headaches? I've had them ever since I got here. This is all so sudden. I'm not entirely sure I can believe her, but I do keep getting these headaches.
Yeah, that's usually a bad
I
sign.
definitely don't want to become an empty husk.
Or an NPC, like half of society.
Why would anyone want to do something like this? Is this irreversible? Can I try deleting the code?
That's not possible. Access to your nanomachines is restricted. Once a code or program is implemented, there's no way to delete it.
So is there any way to get nanomachines to counter our nanomachines? Or can I just get hit with electromagnetic wave to fry the nanomachines? Like, what's the go? Come on, I just need an electromagnetic pulse. You gotta have a nuclear warhead around here somewhere. I just need a little bit of an electromagnetic pulse. Let's blow up somewhere shitty.
How long do I have before I become a husk?
It depends on the intensity of the infection. Or how much time you spend inside the infected Sentinel.
Wait, an infected Sentinel infects the pilot. So which Sentinels were infected? 1 to 10 were the ones that were controlled by the guy. But what about the other ones?
The longer you're in there, the worse it'll be.
This is gonna be bad.
Let's assume the infection is moving slowly.
Yeah.
To spread to your entire body, it'll take about a month.
That's not even good.
That's the best case scenario.
Ah, crap.
Worst case would be within a few days.
Double crap.
A few days.
I may not be able to remove it, but there is a way to delay its effects.
Please?
Fortunately, I discovered a nanomachine lab here. I found it by analyzing the underground mainframe's data. It is a facility that researches future technologies, after all. I can create a code that'll temporarily stall the effects.
You can?
First, let's make a deal.
Of course. Let's make a contract with Android Girl.
What?
We don't even know if this is legit.
I need a small favor from you.
Oh god. Well, I'm lucky I'm not a schoolgirl, right? Otherwise this would end very badly.
It's nothing complicated. I just need you to get me out of here.
Oh, that! No problem.
Not anyone can use the shifter. Only those who possess nanomachines can use it.
Wait, but what if Android Tomi came up with this whole scenario just to get us to transmit her somewhere else because she's stuck in the future? Damn it, am I doing the right thing or the wrong thing?
Are you gonna tell me who you are? I have to ask, what's a young girl like you doing in this place by yourself?
You mean the young girl that has a leg made of circuits? Oh, you know, nothing. Just futuristic prosthetics. Did you notice yet?
I see. The androids here are wrapped in a human-like skin, just like you.
Oh, this? Yeah. It's pretty easy to see the damage on this skin. Well, I guess the cat's out of the bag now.
Wow, I love how it just says that right to her face. What if she attacks him?
That's right. Okino mentioned something about this. He said some AI stole an android and escaped.
Tsukasa Okino, huh? You should ask him about DD-426. No one knows more about it than he does.
Is that so?
So, how does my offer sound to you?
Suspicious!
I don't really have a choice.
Then it's settled. I'll give you some pills for your headaches right now.
Wait, what?
Wouldn't want you to forget about our deal.
Wait, what? Are the pills the thing that actually stops the thing? Are the pills the thing that stops the thing? Wait, headaches. Oh god, that girl is so fucked. Oh my god. Wow. Wow. Oh, man. That's heavy, Doc. So, fuck. I thought the pills were suppressing her memory, not stopping the nanomachines from fucking her. And she's gulping those things down like crazy. When Iori Fuyusaka showed SEKIGAHARA around school, he encountered two girls. Once he heard the words hopeless busybodies, SEKIGAHARA remembered about the android girl he meets in the past. Alright, let's take a quick 3-minute break and continue. Holy crap. Okay. So, when we start SEKIGAHARA's story, we have a dead Moimura in front of us. Our assumption is that we were the one that killed her. I say assumption. And then there is also an assumption that the Tomi android is speaking the truth regarding the pills. We don't know for 100%, but let's assume that she is. Because if the game was going to mislead us, it's more likely to mislead us about us being the one that killed Moimura. So let's assume the android is speaking the truth. But then again, the android could lie because it can't just access the shifter. But the android, we're assuming, is the AI of Tomi. Man, there's a lot of assumptions here, buddy. Anyway, back to it. I'm not going to read anything because I want to figure out the joy of it myself instead of being spoon-fed and getting confirmations as to what is or isn't. Because this is actually fun.
Looks like I've lost them for now.
This is fun.
I have to consider my next moves carefully.
Okay, so this is back here. No, this is another day. So this happened. We had our flashback. And then we're back here.
just an ordinary cop.
Why isn't he munching on donuts?
I should stay near the station, where it's crowded. Now, I should sort out my thoughts.
Well, your thoughts are fucked.
A girl with red glasses and braids. She created NMC0204. The same pills I take. I saw her at the school. But what business would an android have there?
Yep, next day.
Besides, there was something different about her then.
I mean, that she was an android?
DD426. Likely the root of my memory loss. But who would create such a thing? And why?
Come in. Are you there?
Is that Gota?
Found at the nurse's office where Chihiro Morimura worked. The label matches the one on the bottle I had. Oral NM C0204. Ryoko Shinonome. Let's see. Attempting to delay nanomachine separation in the brain.
I know you can hear me.
Applying memory link enhancement. C0204 and C22. So there are two types of pills then. C0204 is the same one I have. It's been over a week since she last received a dose.
That's bad, I'm thinking.
I wonder how she's doing. Without the pills, her memory must also be suffering.
Okay, so if there's documentation like this, then we can assume that the android was telling the truth. Because it corroborates with this thing. Oh, shut up, whoever the hell you are.
Shu Amiguchi. He was administered NM-A8076.
Okay, great, now we got another one.
Looks like a different kind of nanomachine medication.
What is it, for STDs?
Seems it was only administered once. All it says is 20% transplant rate.
Huh?
Juro Izumi. He's receiving two types of treatment. NM-A8075 and B01.
So could we assume that A8075 is transplanting of memories?
He received 4 doses of A8075, then switched to B01 from the 5th dose on. There's a scribbled note here. B01 was synthesized by Tamao Kurabe.
Don't be afraid.
Chihiro Morimura's objective. One with great implications, especially for those from another world. The note says 443-685-3214.
Still doesn't mean anything to me.
What could it mean? She seems to have a particular fondness for me.
You don't say! She took you to the nurse's office, locked the door, and kept talking about scraping knees.
It appears she confessed her feelings to me. And I have yet to give her an answer. What was I going to do?
I don't know, give her a baby. God damn, teenage girls are weird, man.
Don't be a fool.
I'm ignoring you. I'm gonna establish dominance.
I know you can hear me, Sekigahara.
No, god damn it.
Don't be a fool.
What do you want?
It seems you found your way onto school grounds. Unless you want to get caught, you shouldn't wander about. What business did you have there?
I wanted to learn more about the person I killed.
Forgive me. I should have been transparent from the start. Did you see anyone else there? Did anyone see you?
I would say no.
No.
I trust you. Partners don't lie to each other, after all.
Why do I think that this is the cat?
Partners? Us?
You really don't remember. You and I are working together to save everyone.
Everyone? Even the one I murdered?
That was a necessary action to prevent Operation Aegis. No one else has figured out the truth yet.
Operation Aegis.
Those who came from other sectors have been deceived. And Morimura was the one behind it.
I kind of feel that this is the cat.
There's no coming back after total annihilation. And that was reason enough. It's why you agreed to take the job.
What job?
You were tasked with retrieving information. It was to be extracted from a certain data unit. But circumstances have changed. That unit may jeopardize our escape. You must destroy it. It's likely hidden somewhere at Sakura High School.
You want me to destroy a Sentinel or a data unit? Oh no, that little... Oh, he's talking about BJ. Well, I was talking about BJ's, but he's talking about BJ.
And it may be accompanied by another student.
They're trying to destroy BJ.
Seek out Natsuno Minami in Class 1C.
Is that an order?
Not at all. I'm merely presenting options. The situation must be dealt with one way or another. If we don't, there's no turning back.
It could be a trap.
Natsuno Minami. All I was told about her was her name and class number. She may be in the possession of that data unit.
It's the one that also had messages to you from the future.
If not, she'll know where it is. He's aware of my circumstances in this world, and he knows about my memory loss too. Should I have gotten more information out of him?
I don't know.
It's basically the nanomachine equivalent of a virus program, except it causes brain damage. The infected will ultimately lose their memories, or end up as husks of themselves. It's likely the cause of my memory loss. Natsuno Minami. All I was told about her was her name and class number. She may be in the possession of that data unit. If not, she'll know where it is. I don't trust him, but for now I have to cooperate. It's my only shot at recovering my memories. Tomorrow, once classes are over, I'll pay a visit to the school. Natsuno Minami. She was the one who had that data unit. The medical records of 3 Sakura High School students. Shu Amiguchi, Juro Izumi, and Ryoko Shinonome.
Good, so it's all new.
They've all been administered a pill called NM. There's an emblem on a gun from the underground facility in the future. The android was using it.
Ah, so it was Tomi's.
An outdated
I reckon I was talking to a cat. What?
Hey, Iori.
Oh, she's got the little mark.
Oh, hey, Na-chan.
She waiting for Thingo?
What are you up to? I'm just waiting for someone.
My god, she's in love.
Miwako and the others? No. Someone else?
Jesus Christ. So she's just sitting in front of the school waiting on the off chance that he turns up. Girl, what the hell?
Ah, okay. Well, I'll see you later. Okay, see you.
This is how kidnappings happen. Hell, she just got on that motorbike by herself. It's not even napping at this point. She just go. Wait, this is her. Man, kidnapping used to be more difficult back in the day. You know, kids were less stupid. I personally blame Twilight.
Hey, Akun.
Were you waiting for me?
Mm-hmm. I was hoping you'd show up.
So, if I want to kidnap a high school girl, I just gotta pretend to be some mysterious guy on a bike. I mean, god damn it. God, don't give me a daughter.
Is everything okay?
I could not deal with that bullshittery. Tell her the truth. I am gay.
I believe I owe you an apology.
I see. Guess I'm not your...
I lost my memories.
Huh?
Yesterday, I only pretended to know who you were.
Holy shit, they have more honest in this relationship than I have in mine. By which I mean I don't actually say anything. I plead the fifth in every conversation with every person I have in real life.
What?
But there's a reason I wasn't honest. I still don't know who my enemies are. I can trust you, right?
Oh my god, the magical words. I can trust you, right? Yes, you can trust me. I love you. Whatever your name is. God damn it. God damn it. Have you no survival instinct, woman?
Seriously? Of course you can.
He even said last time he was gonna kill you, and you're like, I'm okay with that. He could be a fucking serial killer for all you know. Oh my god.
Then I'm going to need your help.
I'm dying.
I'm happy to help, but I'm not happy you lied to me.
God fucking damn it.
Why didn't you tell me sooner?
Wait, so let me get this straight. And I already knew this, but the logic is fucking me here. A girl will not be mad about what you did, even if what you did was absolutely horrible, as long as you didn't lie to her about it. So the girl doesn't actually care what you did. She cares about her being number one. See, then your best course of action is just to be so honest to a T that they get sick of hearing what you're saying, and you just keep just shoveling piles of honesty and just keep shoveling and bury the truth in more truth. And then when she gets mad at you, you just tell her, I did tell you, don't you remember? And then it's not your fault because you did tell her. But being logically right with a woman is never a good thing because she'll still be mad at you. Kuma, I recall you accepting that you'll have a twin daughter in the future, but not when and with who. See, you're pushing it. It went from twins to twin daughters. You're just asking for a bad time, aren't you? You're just asking for Tangarompa. I kept talking about a bear-themed theme park, and now you're pushing for twin daughters. I mean, you're kind of pushing it here, buddy. You're like really pushing it here. Because if it happens, I'm blaming you.
I'm sorry.
Don't apologize. Never apologize. That's my rule. Never apologize. Do something horrible, don't apologize. Just own it.
So, you lost your memories?
And before
How did you find
triplets.
me?
Fuck.
Easy.
Twin daughters, one will be a mercenary and the other will be a model. It is actually more believable than you think, considering we have a model in my family, and making one into a mercenary wouldn't be difficult. All that would need to happen is one would want to be like her second or third removed cousin, and she would get all the guidance she needs, and the other one would just need to want to be like me, and she'll get all the training she... See, fuck, we're fucked. We're absolutely fucked. We're halfway there. Fuck! 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 The stars are already aligning. I pity the woman who needs to push out Kuma's triplet daughters. Jeez. I pity the woman that needs to push out kids at all. Man. It sounds painful. The head's like this big. Jesus. Like, my fist is not even that big. Jesus. Ladies, I feel sorry for you.
Your student ID helped me track you down.
Oh god, I shouldn't have used the fist analogy. I mean... Too late now.
Oh, right. No memories, huh? Does that mean he doesn't remember my confession? Is there anything you do remember?
No, unfortunately. Have you ever seen this note before?
I don't think so.
Oh, here comes the gossiper.
Iori-chan. Oh, hey, Miwa-chan.
Now the whole school's gonna know.
Good. Chill out, Miwa-chan. So, are things going well with you two? Oh, well, I'm not sure. So, did you get to first? Huh? No, you didn't go to second, did you? Already, Iori-chan? You move fast. Are you done? Sorry, I'm doing it again, aren't I? Classic Miwa-chan. Well, anyway, just keep at it. Thanks. What are you holding, by the way? Oh, this? I'm trying to figure out what these numbers mean. Let's see here. Oh, I think I know what these are for.
What? I was gonna say I don't want a daughter because I don't want to have the mental image of my daughter going to first or second or third with another guy. I don't want that. If it's the other way around, I'm fine with it. I could just high-five my son and be like, son, is that yours? Remember that episode of American Dad where like there's two girls passed out and he's like, son, I am very, very, very disappointed with you. And he's like, Dad, I was with that one. And it's like, oh, all good. Nice work, son. I mean, at least if I have a son, I could just high-five him or just be like, son, you can do better than that. You know what I mean? Like, you know, but if I have a daughter, like, you know, like every fucking day I'll be cleaning my sniper rifle. It's a mess, man. It's a lot of work.
You know what these numbers mean?
Yes, I think so.
Please tell me.
They're for the telephone message service, I think.
Wait, you didn't even try. Well, if it started with like an 8 or a 9, that would have been odd. Fuck, it's a telephone number? Are you joking?
It just started last month.
What?
Oh, where you can leave messages over the phone?
You left a message? Oh, fuck.
My mom uses it.
Hey, Kuma, want to know a disturbing fact that is easy to Google? I mean, every disturbing fact is easy to Google.
Whenever she works late, she leaves me a message. Why don't I get out of your hair?
Yeah, go tweet about this to the whole school.
You got this, Iori-chan.
Lina Medina de Jurado, Spanish pronunciation, I'm dying. Born 23rd September 1933, is a Peruvian woman who became the youngest confirmed mother in history when she gave birth at the age of 5 years, 7 months, and 21 days. Look, I'm just saying, before you have kids, you should have the mental maturity to know the consequences of having a child and the responsibilities that come with it. I'm just saying. 1938. Let's not go into what's been happening in that time frame.
Wait, Miwa-chan.
A message service, huh?
Imagine if it's a troll message. Привет, comrade! You've reached Kuma's telephone service. Where the first minute is free. Wow.
Natsuno Minami. She was the one who had that date. Do you know a first year by the name of Natsuno Minami?
Na-chan? Yeah, she was just here. She's the one I was talking to before you showed up.
No!
That girl in gym clothes.
Oh, good. He's not gonna keep running.
She's probably gone by now.
You don't say.
Do you know Nacha?
Why aren't you jealous yet? She's another girl.
No, not at all. I never said anything to you about them, did I? About my memories, I mean.
Nope.
Well, he just mentioned the part that he was gonna kill you. I like how that part of... I like how she just ignored that part. I'm gonna kill you. That's okay. I'll just pretend it won't happen.
You tend to pop up out of nowhere when I do see you. And when you do, you never really stick around long.
So he's flaky. He's flaky, you don't know anything about him, and he says he's gonna kill you. And that's your ideal boyfriend. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Can I ask, little girl, who was your parent?
Although, the last time I saw you, you had this look in your eyes. Like you really had something to say.
Really? You could tell that from just looking in his eyes? Or did you project that because you were reading too much Twilight?
Maybe you were planning on telling me then.
Oh god, do not give me a daughter. For the love of a tuna, do not give me blonde or brunette time. Wow, she doesn't want to talk to me. Okay.
Later, Fuyusaka-san.
Oh, Kurabe-kun. See you later.
That's Juro Izumi.
And he's chasing Megumi. That's a first. That usually never happens. What the hell?
Yakushiji.
How can I hear that from all the way over here? Oh, what did...
He's the one receiving nanomachine treatment.
What did you do? What did you do?
And she's the one who aimed a gun at my head. She's definitely up to something.
See, at the beginning, I thought that he was into Iori, but I just make that assumption about any guy that talks to any girl, because why would you talk to the other gender if you're not into them? Literally, that's like my one rule in life. Wait, why can't I talk to her? What the hell? Kuma, my friend wants to know what you would do if your daughter is gay and she'd be picking up girls. Would you high-five her? Yes. Yes, I would. I would be giving her my limited knowledge on what I understand about women, on how to pick up women. I mean, I don't know if it would work, but you could try. Oh god, that would be the most awkward conversation ever. Dad, how do I pick up girls? Well, listen here, daughter. Wow, I never thought I'd be saying that. Because you're like, listen here, son. Or like, listen here, boy. What do I say? Listen here, girl. Like, this, it feels so unnatural. Listen here, daughter. Like, you're not saying like my daughter. You're like, daughter. Like, listen here, glass of water. It feels so unnatural. Listen here, phone. Listen here, the phone that's listening to me and then will give me push advertisements. I want to buy computer parts. I want to build a computer. I want to buy cheap computer parts. Alright. The push advertisements will take care of the rest.
Hey, Akun. Where are you going?
What if your daughter is better at picking up girls than you? Then I would have known that I raised her right.
There's something I need to do.
Because if I'm giving her all the knowledge that I have, she has no excuse. Because I had to figure it out myself. I didn't have any guidance.
Could she be connected to the ones chasing after me?
And trust me, I failed a bunch of times.
Guess there's only one way to find out.
And he just ran away from the poor girl.
It says Kurabe on the nameplate.
Wait, you found where he lives? What if your daughter is better at picking up girls and guys than you? I just don't want to imagine, like, having a daughter and then my daughter getting banged by another guy, right? That's just... You don't want that, you know? It's like, oh, my little princess. No! I don't even want to imagine that, even though I don't even have a daughter. Like, I'm doing double imagining. I don't want that. I'm out. I'm out! You wouldn't raise a princess. What are you saying? She's gonna be banging him? With, like, what? Like the dildo? God damn. Let's not go there!
Do they both live here together?
Let's go back to the delicious food that is on... Oh my god, that is delicious. So, Iori is innocent and doesn't have any life experience, and Megumi cooks this. I can see why people went for brunette. I can honestly see the appeal. Seriously, imagine coming home to this every day. Man, if I was getting this type of food every day, I would bang the shit out of whoever's cooking it.
The table's set for 3.
You and me and the devil make 3.
Miura-kun?
Nani?
Dinner's already.
You don't just go to a girl's house and pull a gun on her. What is this? The 1800s?
So we meet again.
This is not how you say hello. I mean, the joke is that a gun in your pants or are you happy to see me? You don't pull out a literal gun. Son, we need to talk about this. And you don't put your finger on the trigger unless you're prepared to kill. Oh wait, it's set to stun. What are you, Stormtrooper?
It's easy when you're the one holding the gun, isn't it? But not so much when you're staring down the barrel. Now tell me, you said that I asked you to shoot me. What did you mean by that?
That's just what I was told.
Told by who?
Who ordered you to shoot me? Tell me everything you know.
It's the cat, isn't it?
Stop!
No, wait!
You shouldn't startle me like that.
I love that. I'm running in front of her. I'm not gonna sneak around behind him because I am an idiot. See, at this point, he just should be shot. I gotta teach my kids properly.
Unless you want to die, that is.
Children, it's called a neck shot. If you sever the spine, the brain will not be able to send a signal to the finger to pull the trigger. You can also get it off with a good swing. You gotta learn how to slice, 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 slice. And then when you get good at that, you start doing the Ido. So you know how to draw and slice. Draw and slice. And if you do it just right, the head will come off and then the body will just... and then go down. Like a movie. I mean, there's gonna be a whole lot of fucking blood because you just severed an artery, but yeah, you know.
Juro.
Just who do you think you are?
Well, that's exactly the problem. And that lies the problem.
You can't barge into someone's house without permission. I remember you. You're the one who shot that robot at Tokisaka Shrine. This is between me and her. Stay out of this, Juro Izumi. Izumi? You've got it all wrong. I'm Juro Kurabe.
Don't let him close to the gun. Keep your distance.
Whoever you are, get out of my way.
Or that.
Juro!
He's not dead. I only stunned him. I still want an explanation.
Man, you're gonna waste a lot of ammo. You're gonna be out of ammo in no time if you're that trigger happy. And you don't even know where to get refills.
Why don't you just ask for yourself? The brains behind the whole thing is sitting on the TV.
What?
The TV?
Well, I guess we're doing this whole thing now.
A cat?
I had a feeling.
No way. You are not a talking cat.
You were the one on the receiver, weren't you? And how did you turn that TV off? Or were you in the TV? Were you in the TV talking to Amaguchi too? Are you that e-girl on Twitch?
There must be some trick to it.
The only trick here is my unrivaled genius. Cats aren't stupid, unlike humans. Especially you. You tried to ditch your Sentinel. You thought you could escape the game?
The game? Oh, don't you dare hump the fourth wall. Don't you dare do that now. Don't you dare hump the fourth wall. Don't you fucking dare, cat. Don't you fucking dare go there.
Game? Are you talking about the fight against the Kaiju?
Sure am. All you could ever think about was running away. But it looks like you came around eventually. I'm guessing you learned some new information.
New information?
Yeah, you know. The unshakable truth. That's why you came crawling back.
Am I gonna get a flashback or am I gonna get an exposition?
And begged me to put you back in the game.
I did?
The gun she aimed at you is a nanomachine injector. Anyway, as promised, I'll let you back onto the battlefield.
When you say all I could think of was running away, do you mean I was trying to escape from this world?
Who knows?
Then what did you mean by new information?
Man, you really don't remember a thing, do you?
No, that's why I'm here.
You can always ask, you know.
He fucking did. He literally fucking did.
Maybe the guy behind you knows something.
See, that's how you sneak up on someone with a gun.
Just what the hell do you think you're doing?
No, you don't punch the guy with the gun. Well, close enough. And the cat's gone.
Sekigahara?
Well, you know each other?
Miura?
Oh yeah, you guys met in the park. Wait, I thought you didn't have your memories. Don't tell me that. What?
Did you say Miura?
Another flashback? Metal Gear. Android Girl. Man, this really does look like the hangar on Shadow Moses. This just feels like Abe's Odyssey. This feels like Abe's Odyssey. Because you'd always have those oh my god, I haven't played that game in like 20 years. I'm gonna have to play that at some point. This is just giving me Abe's Odyssey flashbacks. Jesus Christ. It got a remake? Holy fuck!
Oh, hello again.
I'd have to play a little bit of the original just to get, you know, some nostalgia, and then the remake. And a sequel. Guys, when we go full time, we have to. Tell me about Metal Gear.
Updating the data for Sentinel number 17 as well?
For all third-generation Sentinels, actually.
Wait, you were in on this more than... What?
Tamao-san.
Wait, that's Juro.
Just know, I don't intend to report what you told me. However, I suggest you stop poking your nose where it doesn't belong.
Afraid I can't do that. Now, I need a favor from you.
Oh boy.
If anything happens to me, I want you to keep my line open.
What does that even mean?
Fine.
Sentinel number 17 AI. What?
Hey, Miura. I saw Juro Kurabe at the Sentinel number 18 lift, too. Who is she?
Tamao?
Is she also from the future? She's Sentinel number 18's pilot. But I thought only AI could operate Sentinel number 18. I noticed you didn't refer to me by number. You used my real name.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
Well, you did say you were a human once.
Wait, so you were aware that people here are android and or human? Wow, the future is really... fun.
So you believe me?
Am I talking to an AI? It says AI.
Listen, Sekigahara, I have some matters to discuss with you.
Crap, how many fucking people are human and how many fucking people are AI? Oh god, this is just adding another layer to this whole mess that I really did not need right now.
You got awfully serious. What is it?
Let's talk face to face. Raise the lift so no one else can disturb us.
I want to see what's going on here just in case. Of course, nothing. Oh boy. Raise. Dude, I hate heights and this is already fucking with me. Thank God they have railings. Unlike in Star Wars, what the hell is that about? Oh yeah, we've got really high things and no railings. Why? Budget cuts?
That's good.
I've got the perfect view of your face from up here. Quite imposing.
It's a gun. You've got guns for a face. Jesus.
Anyway, what is it?
Remember the conversation about the mainframe?
No.
That's the computer in the underground UFO, right?
Right. It turns out it was created in the year 2188.
So it was created in the future, jump back in the past, word with us, and we jump back in the past even more. Oh god.
That's even further in the future than Ida and the others.
Oh god, they really fucked with time. And now it's in the year, what was it? 1944, or 1984, or 1964? Oh boy.
I'm positive that's the era they come from. I spent a lot of time analyzing the mainframe's data.
So, quick one. Juro, in the school, are you an android or are you a human? Oh my god.
That's when I found a massive report on this so-called 2188. I've only managed to decode a portion of it so far.
I'm gonna have a lot of fun with this, aren't I?
Once I'm done, we'll find out what set this all into motion.
Yes, please!
Who knows? We might even find a way to save the world.
I doubt it, but at this point I'll be satisfied with understanding how fucked we are.
Really?
Now, on to the real issue.
That wasn't the real issue? Oh, fuck. Great! What, are we out of ice cream or something?
The data on the mainframe has been quarantined.
What was infected?
Someone made it inaccessible.
Oh, is that what you mean by quarantine? Tried booting with Linux. A lot of idiots think their files are password protected. Just boot it with a different OS. Usually it bypasses it. Unless the whole drive itself is encrypted.
I'm positive Chihiro Morimura was the one who did it.
Morimura?
Interesting.
If I had to guess, there are some things she didn't want us to find out.
I thought she came here to help save this world.
It definitely seemed that way. But as it turns out, she has ulterior motives.
Really? That cute little innocent lovey-dovey girl has motives. What, did she get her heart broken by someone and she decided to destroy the planet? Wouldn't surprise me.
There has to be a way for you to access it.
I've tried everything. It's impossible.
Have you tried torture?
So there's nothing we can do?
I'm going to let you in on something.
Wait. You've got a note with a telephone number. Did you maybe find the answer to this question?
Something even Tamao-san doesn't know about.
Yeah?
There's one more data log.
Yeah?
The one I copied to my brain.
Yeah?
So you created a backup, and it's stored in the memory of Sentinel number 17?
Is that why Sentinel number 17 is so important?
That's right. But if Morimura finds it, I know she'll erase it.
You think? She probably isn't the only one who wants it erased.
Well, come on, read those damn files and post them on WikiLeaks.
That's why I'm asking for your help. If this Sentinel suffers extensive damage, please recover the memory block at all costs. When that time comes, I'll be counting on you.
I won't let you down.
By the way, what brought you here in the first place?
Oh.
Drugs. Mostly drugs.
Well, I came to update your system. It won't take long.
Sekigahara,
Yeah?
we're friends, right?
Miura. Of course we are.
Wait, Miura? Miura? You called him Miura? Why are you calling Miura? After chasing Megumi Yakushiji's tail, Sekigahara ended up encountering Keitaro Miura. As soon as he heard the name Miura, Sekigahara remembered the promise he made to the AI of Sentinel number 17. Did you not recognize the voice? I thought it was Juro Kurabe. I thought the voice sounded like Juro. Not Miura. Love and friendship. After chasing Megumi Yakushiji's... Love you. D-Command. Hustler's Body. Is that it? Oh, no. This would have happened earlier. Teacher student. Here we go. This is the one. Speaks with Miura, the AI of Sentinel 7. Oh, so it's not Juro. I'm an idiot. And learns of the logs of 2188. Miura had locked up most of the data, but Miura secretly kept a backup of the logs storing in the Sentinel memory block. He implores Sekigahara to recover this at all costs if the Sentinel should ever come to harm. Right. Okay, it's in capitals. I get it.
She said something along those lines too. She, huh? His real name is Tsukasa Okino.
Oh!
He wears that stuff for his own reasons.
That was a guy?
Don't joke about that. You're just trying to confuse me.